Welcome to Survivor Season 48 here on Muir Domains. Guys, are you ready for another season of Survivor? Now, most of you you'll be watching this on the Mirror Domains Reacts channel, but we filmed this live over on the Mirror Domains main channel. So I implore you to go check that out over there. Why is it filmed on the main channel? Because for OBS reasons, it's just a weird tie-up. I don't know. I can't explain it. I tried filming it live over there, but it doesn't work. Hey, if you don't know how this works, guys, I can't show you the entire show on the side. I mean, come on. There's something called copyright. I'll get my hands slapped. So if you're watching it live here on the main channel, it's not going to be on the main channel after it's live. It'll get pulled off of this channel and put up on the Reacts channel. It's complicated, I know. I don't get it. I don't like it. It's just a... What the heck was that? It's just a way that we have to roll because this is a real good way to sell the show, isn't it, James? Oy. Yeah. And as I get things set up here, I'm cropping stuff. Red Lemon Cola says hi in the chat. Now, eventually we will get all of these little things ironed out. It's just because of the YouTube algorithm. Mirror Domains is a movie news, stuff. I can't have people just coming to watch Survivor and then not pay attention to the rest of the stuff. It's actually, it hurts the channel a lot. It's actually destroying the channel. I can't, we're trying to roll with the punches, but we'll figure it out. Okay. All right. That being said, what's meant to happen is you take a window of your own, you put it up over mine, we hit and sync together. I'm hitting the play button now. We are 15 seconds into it because...
So I have a question. How does it feel?
We're getting to meet the cast. And we should be underway. So these are hardcore fans, so it looks like. This body will be in Fiji. Yeah. The only way that we could keep it maybe on the main channel is that as soon as it goes live, or like as soon as we are done filming it, it would go behind a paywall, which I don't really want to do, guys. I'm trying to think about how to make this work. That's weird. I should have enough opacity that you should lightly see what's behind it, but I guess not. Joe? You need to start keeping some notes. Um, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that name. So, because we were doing this live, we have to cut down on the audio a lot. Eva. Oh, good. She's a hockey player. Cool. Wasn't Charity? David, stump performer.
Takes to outwit, outplay, and outlast all the rest. 180.
Looks like we're going to have a challenge right away. Good. Now, I still think it's a bit early to be right back into another season, isn't it? No? Yes? Shohin?
I'm going to eat your lunch.
Oh, come on, James. You should be using the... Yes, Chris, I know about that. But that's... See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. We're movie news. We talk about movies, right? The audience doesn't know exactly how to interface with this stuff. And while YouTube says that the algorithm... No, people don't want to hear this, James. Just watch the show.
Survivor. And you answered it. And you left your ordinary world behind. And here you are on a time.
Well, we're just getting underway, Chris.
Mitch, when did you first
Mitch?
really hear the call and say, I'm
Amazon. Amazon was cool. Yeah, I like her. Wow, Jeff, it takes it's a hard time to get into the program because so many people apply.
woman in the front? Hi, Chuck.
Somebody just snored. It wasn't me.
And I saw someone who looked like me.
So these people have idols. That seems like they're pulling in, participating on the vote. No, I don't even know what that is, Red Lemon Cola. You have to tell me what the vote is for 50. Like who I would want to vote in. Again, did you hear that snort again? That was the second time somebody snorted. Somebody laughs with a lot of their nasal passages, so they like that. That hurts. I can't do that.
Philosophically, am I going to commit and attack this game?
There's a website to vote on what elements are present. I think their small section Jeff is explaining is somewhere in this episode. Okay. Well, obviously, I'm a huge auction fan, so I would want an auction. Vula. Okay, so let's see if this is accurate. Is this accurate? Because this is the only one I could find. And if it's not accurate, then I'll find an updated one. Yeah.
Different targets. First tribe to finish earns their camp supplies.
Every episode will get new things to vote for. This episode, we vote for tribe colors, rice, live reunion, and final four fire making. Okay. All right. So here we go. Yep. There we go. First challenge. Challenges are my favorite part of the show because it shows you who's committed to sacrificing their bodies. Now that is some serious muck. Siva. Yeah, it's going to hurt. Wow. Yeah, don't wait for other people. So they have to take it back underneath? They do look like they're heavy. Several hundred pounds. Okay, so they don't have to take it back underneath. But it's 100 pounds. Well, your nice clothes are about to get all dirty. Shoulder. Somebody pop out their shoulder? There's always somebody who gets injured on the first episode, right? Okay, OBS, why are you giving me a weird noise?
Justin, Stephanie,
Your hands are all muddy and it's going to be hard to grip. Looks like there's a couple big guys here, right? A couple beefy guys. Like that guy's beefy.
you can use those sandbags.
Purple is in the lead. So what do you do? Okay, so they're putting up the small people first, and then the big guy's going to try to run up. Oh, he's just going to muscle his way to the top. Well, hey, if you're strong enough, sometimes all you need is just your fingertips on top, like if you're a rock climber or something, right? There was a cutscene in this challenge. Kevin actually dislocated his arm, and they had to call medical to pop it back in during the challenge. Ow! That's what it looked like. And did he do it when he dove underneath the mud? Oh, she's fired up, isn't she? Three sandbags. It almost sounds like Probst is a little out of breath, running back and forth. Now, throwing it up top on those little things, that is tough. Sorry, my OBS is also saying that it's reconnecting. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, she got one. Or Sean. Oh, he's spent. He's out of gas. You can see it in his arms. He was out of gas. Vula, dead last. Yeah, just lob it. Like lob it. Oh, wow. Shaheen. Tribe supplies. Okay, so this wasn't an elimination or anything. This was just for supplies. Second place doesn't win anything. Usually they have second place, right? Shaheen is pronounced Shaheen, and whatever that is pronounced Say-O-Nia. Okay. It's just, there's a lot of vowels. And this will be the to go, and you'll have to fight. Yeah, we know this part. This has been something that's been going on for a couple of survivors now, like 5 or 6 of them actually, where you go and you have to do either a brain or brawn challenge, right? I wouldn't send the guy that popped out his shoulder, because there could be a physicality to this challenge. A physical thing that you need to do, right? They just call her Sai, so you could say, just say. Okay, say. I don't mean disrespect by it. It's just when you meet somebody's name that you're not familiar with for the first time, I could sit here all show and butcher it, or I guess I could say thank you to Red Lemon Cola for filling me in on that. We're underway. That's the first commercial break. So that's 17 minutes and 30 seconds in, guys. A lot of commercials in this one. Is it? Music executive, Thomas.
I'm a music publisher. I felt like there was a
Firefighter, yeah. Shaheen. He's just being a little paranoid about it, his physique, but yeah, use your social game.
Publisher. This is my area of expertise.
He's got a sense of humor, though, huh? So, who's this guy again? That's Thomas and Bianca. I have a question, James. When do they do this show in real life? Do you have to pay money, I'm guessing? No, well, you have to apply, Chris, and then they select you. And then I don't know if you get paid. It used to be like the first place was $1 million, and I think a second place was 100,000. Like it used to be like that. And if you're the first person voted off, then you're not really, yeah. Software engineer, Camilla.
Find out where the well is, and then we do like a quick walk around.
Siva. I think everyone gets paid depending on your placement is how much you get, yeah. Mitch?
Department, and my job is totally going to help me out here.
I might be scrawny, but
Yeah, he does appear scrappy. That's what we want. We want it to be fun. Oh, easy. Okay, okay. Showing off a little bit. David, stunt performer. So you got some muscle on each tribe, it seems, which is good.
I'm 38. I think I'm doing okay.
Look past the muscles, huh? You want them to look past the muscles, yet you're doing pull-ups on day one. Cedric?
you found something cool. You'd like a
Butt doctor. Hey, somebody's got to do it. We appreciate your work, sir.
At the challenge, Kevin had an injury.
Stephanie. Tech product lead. Now, I've learned from bitter experience not to latch on to people too early in the first couple of episodes, because I get bitter, I would say, if I say, oh, I like Stephanie, and then she gets voted out on the first episode. I'm like, yeah, no. So I like to take it a little bit easy. Usually about the fourth or fifth episode is when I'll say, okay, I like that person. We'll roll. Here are my top picks, right? Oh no, there's going to be way more than that. It looks like there's going to be 6 episodes for Survivor season 48. No, yeah, there's usually there's the snort again. So who is it? Is it Stephanie that snorts? Yeah, there's usually 13 episodes, right? Although last season there was 14 because they broke up the 13th episode into 2 episodes, which is something I don't like them doing. Ooh, that's premature. She's playing hard. Say.
Which is great. Early on.
Stephanie is the season snorter. Yeah. Yeah, but you can't make those kind of alliances on day one, right? You just work to build the shelter, set up your camp, see who you jive with before you say, oh, I want you and you. So she's saying it's her season. Second commercial break. 25 minutes and, well, 25 minutes and 50 seconds, coming up to the 26-minute mark.
It's day 1 of Survivor 48, and both your trials.
Pizza guy looks stoned.
A single flint is locked at the end of the path.
Finance manager. Yeah, even though they popped it back in, it would still be sore and inflamed. His shoulder is what I mean. Oh my God. Okay, I thought there was going to be like a bigger rope that you'd have to uncover as well.
I'm running like a madman.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, but it's going to come to filling up that water because you're going to have to run back and forth, right? And get the pot off the thing. No work pool this season? No. Actually, there wasn't. That's weird. Maybe it's because it was just too soon. Because usually I know the girl that does it. She organizes it at work. I'll talk to her. I think I'm going in. I'm in on Sunday. I'll see if she's there. Yeah. Yeah, so you don't have to climb it. You don't have to cut it down. Oh, he's just going to muscle it. Okay, so lost your lead a little bit. His technique was sound, but his execution wasn't there. If there isn't how someone you pick somebody, I'll donate money. Okay, so if we're just doing it the way that it's just lotto, and I would pick, God, I don't know. I'll pick. I I don't know. I'll be somebody that they haven't shown us a lot of yet. Maybe Mary. Uh-oh, the water broke. He smashed it?
I accidentally break the jar.
Yeah, so what's the challenge? It is cast iron. It's cast iron pot, right? So yeah, that would shatter the glass. So there must have been some kind of stipulations in the rules. If you break, you can't break the glass.
Tells me he's the stand-up guy by far.
So Kyle, that is a stand-up act. He admitted that he lost, but he might as well help him finish it up. And wow, yeah, that's a hard. That's something hard to sit on.
I let my tribe down. That sucks.
Yeah, because he should have run away with it. So we'll say Kyle. We'll put our money on. I'll say my work pick would have been Kyle, based on his class act there of helping him out, admitting defeat. Because there's some players that would have just blown up. They would have screamed and yelled down the beach and say, "Oh my God."
If I may be honest, this is my first time doing this.
No, that's true, Mary. People are trying to sense if people are trustworthy or not, which is what you're supposed to do, right? So that was Kevin and Mary. Say.
And I'm always open to any conversation.
Well, yeah, that's information. You're thinking too far ahead, say. You're first she jumps off and says, "Okay, I want an alliance of 3." Now she's thinking ahead to merge.
I'm kind of like the king of Bula right now. This has changed the trajectory of my entire.
You're in a good position for sure. Yeah, he's in a good position. That's Kevin, right? All right. Eagle. So dolphin, octopus, and eagle. That's 3. There's a clue with a whole bunch of ants.
There's something underneath it. What is it?
S. SEOD. SEODE. I'm just thinking of the first letters of the eagle, octopus, and dolphin. Or it could be falcon, eagle. Hmm. Well, he lying about being a lawyer because he doesn't want to be seen as somebody who could be possibly, because the perception of lawyers is not good.
I would have got the machete, tribe supplies. We would have been sitting pretty. But
Yeah. Yeah, Kyle, David's pretty sharp, man. He's the one finding it.
you think that means
David and Kyle. Turtle. LN. SLNE. Lens. I don't know what the animals are, though. Yeah. Hmm. It is curious. I like that. See, now that's an element I would vote for. More puzzles in the game. Yeah, Eva's a go-getter. PhD candidate. Autism, huh?
As well as some blatant weaknesses. Weaknesses for
Is that true that if somebody has autism, they don't know if somebody's lying to them? Hey, that's valuable asset, but I don't think anybody's noticing.
Have to buy into the fact that we got to do this together. You can't do it alone. So
Yeah, that's what I would want too. If I'm going to play, I want to be, I'll be ruthless, but I also want to be known as like honorable. Like I'm not going to outright be mean about it. Like, what the heck was her name? Abigail. Was not Abigail. What is it? Abby or something. She was mean about it, right?
Was the one I wanted to be my number one in this game. I want to.
Where are we at? That's another commercial break. That's 40 minutes in. 40 minutes in. It's about halfway. We should be getting to an elimination challenge though. Uh-oh. Team Tech Product Lead.
Warmth and like energy emanating off of this other
So
person.
Ricky is somewhat of a same ideology as like acupuncture and that cup thing where they put things on the back, right? Where it's like, I don't want to use the right word, the wrong word here, but oh yeah, she snorted.
Play, and she seems to want to play hard.
If you play too hard, you put a big signal on you, and it's like they'll be like, "You're playing too hard," especially really early in the game.
Like if anyone were to have something, it would be her. I feel like she's gone away.
Okay. Yeah, Mary, calling it as it is. She sees that. Yeah. Oh, you see there was a red eagle on the tree there.
Otherwise, leave it.
Yeah. It's a codex.
The wear advantage with Justin.
Okay. The symbols and the letters are to unlock this advantage. Right? Two ones. I didn't get 216337.
Until you take possession of
Well, you chose to take it, say, not Okay, well, as of right now, I like Mary because she's sharp. I like David because he was the first one to see that there were the symbols and stuff and found the letters. Eva and Joe are okay. Shay's playing it pretty hard though. Star. Oh, do you see the tortoise? If you're not looking for idols and stuff, you'd think you would see the symbols. Because these symbols have been pretty brazen. Like brazenly out in the open.
In like an hour.
Has nobody seen Star?
And Shaheen looks like he's pretty debate professor. He's pretty analytical about the way he's approaching it too.
We're the California girls, bro.
California girls. Oh, you can't see it on on this screen, but on the because my screen is a little bit wider, but I could see the symbol behind him there. Yeah, because he liked Bianca. I like how innocently she just came down running, saying, "Do you want some coconut?" I hope she's not going home first. I really hope she's not going home first. Yeah.
I have autism, and that's a really big part of my life.
So then tell him that you can't tell if people are lying to you. Like that's a big piece. So he can help look out for her.
Not something bad or wrong with you. You just have this thing, and
In the past, I would look at how they're editing the show, who they're presenting to us, and they're really showing her a lot. And it's gonna bum me out if she goes home first.
I help you in that moment.
yeah. So what I would need from you is getting squeezed.
And she's showing him how to address these things. So I like that. I like that. And Joe there, yeah. Yeah.
and transcended it in a way that changed everything. What if my daughter was here in that?
Yeah. I like Joe. He's a good man. Seems like it, right? So far, I'm liking Joe on the purple, David on orange, and Kyle. I like Kyle. I like Mary on green, and Kevin. No, I like. Yeah, I really like this pairing. Yeah, this is a good pairing. Yeah, she opened up to you. She trusted you. And when somebody does that, it is humbling, right?
So
I'd be like that too. Hmm. I just hope she doesn't go home first. So we should be teeing up for a. We're 50 minutes in. There's got to be an elimination challenge coming up here. Medium rare. And I drive a Chevy Cobalt.
Body, many stereotypes, but there's a lot that people don't realize.
Rom-com, huh? Hey, my older brother likes it well done. He almost likes it until it turns to a piece of leather.
Swear to God.
I don't watch movies, so
For Camilla and Kyle. Oh, so they're ganging up on Charity. Where do you think Mitch and David?
way better than I thought it would. Because Chrissy, David, Kyle, we end up forming.
Yeah. Camilla is a little devious there by putting suspicion on Charity. But it's still a bit early to do stuff like that, right? Like, let's see how the challenge goes first. Otherwise, everything you set up could come back to bite you on the butt if you win, right? And be like, why are you talking this stuff? That's like a codex thing from like Da Vinci Code style, right? So, cryptics, is that what they called it? No, I think it is tied into with those it's tied in with the images around the camp. They help clues, right? Yeah. Remember, just like Reacher. Okay, she knows the symbols. Think back to your training. So the letters, or sorry, the colors of the like octopus and stuff match the numbers on the code thing. Red Eagle. Oh. IL. Sorry, I'm just writing it down here too, guys. Listen. Yeah, listen. I'll say one thing about Say. She's smart, but that's going to make her very, very dangerous going forward. Okay, but then what are the letters behind the black rope? Okay, we got to have elimination challenge here, guys. Come on. We're an hour in. You got to have a challenge here. Puzzle, as always.
Good morning, Siva.
A little tepid. No, I like. It's Mary, right? Yeah, I like Mary.
We're ready, Jeff.
Over a massive ramp.
First two tribes to finish win immunity.
Yeah.
Here are the immunity items.
What do we got?
Survivor.
Well, at least it's not a bat. More tools. Axe, shovel, and some twine.
Go!
There we go. First immunity challenge of the season. Yeah, careful rolling down the backside because that's another crawling thing. Oh, wow. Purple again. Purple in the lead again. Come on, David. Here comes Joe. Yeah. He would know how to swing an axe. And David's got it. Ah. So you can't knock over any of the sandbags doing this, right? Oh, wow. Wow. Look at that might. That was impressive. Oof. That was hard. Is there a way that you could kind of make like a wench out of it? No? Yeah, count together. Oh, wow, because David's up there muscling it up. Wow. That looks like it's going to be a big puzzle. Yeah, but we've seen people completely blow it in the puzzle part before. I'm looking at you from last season, Roman or Rome. What the heck was his name? Of course, you're never going to live that down. You're not making one puzzle piece fit. It's one of the weakest efforts in Survivor history, as Jeff said. Oh, wow. Green is making a lot of ground up here. Here we go. Okay. Purple safe. So at least Eva won't be going home in first episode. Yeah. Who do you guys want? Do you want green or orange to lose? Oh, man. Come on. Charity, get it done. What happens if it falls over? Yeah, you don't want to blow it by accidentally knocking it over. Wow. Siva. That's shocking. That green made so much ground up there in the puzzle. Oh, Kevin's taking that personally. Right?
All right, Loggy, dominate.
Yeah. I wanted green to win simply because my favorite is on that tribe. Who's your favorite, Red? Lemon Cola? Is it Mary? You like Stephanie? Or do you like Say? Because just from the editing of the episode, they want you to root for Say, right? I could see them. Okay, based on the information they showed us, Kevin, Say, Cedric are tight. It could be Stephanie on the outs here. So we'll have a bit of a deliberation here. Okay. So do you get to vote if like there's going to be a redemption island or anything? Because I'd like to have some kind of a redemption island back, or some kind of mechanism to bring people back, especially in a favorites episode, a favorite season. Because it's a bummer when you want somebody, you like somebody that's on the show, and then you see them voted off right away. If you know that you can still see them throughout the season. Yeah. You should show your vote at the end of the stream. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that, Red Lemon Cola. I'll log on to the CBS website, right? It said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steph feels a little bit on the outs right now.
So it looks like Stephanie's being thrown under the bus. Yeah.
Maybe feeling down, but when we come back to the camp, I'm ready to pounce. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Right.
But I would say, because I trust you more than I trust her. I trust you more than I trust her.
Oh, Mary wants Shay. Okay. Well, as I said, if you play too hard in the beginning, it is putting a big spot on you. All you need to vote is an email, and that's it. You can enter that off camera. Okay. Well, I got mirror domains at Gmail I could use. Are you going to talk about splitting the vote? Okay, so is he lying to them?
Stephanie and Mary are up to something.
That's right. I know that I'm in a really good, solid 4 alliance.
Their logic is sound that to get Say out because she plays hard, right? And it would be somebody that you couldn't really trust right away, like all the way, right? And at this point in the game, this is where you're going to say, okay, I'm going to be working with these people for a really long part of the game, or these people for the really long part of the game. And if he votes for say, then you've put your foot on the ground and wouldn't say, okay, Mary, you and I are going to work at least to merge.
Worst thing if say gets voted out. Not the worst thing.
Yeah.
Because
Then
then
that
you
goes back in
or
the
Say
game.
could find out.
These guys are thinking ahead. They're thinking ahead because he said, oh, yeah, the idol will just get replaced. Nobody went on an excursion this episode, right? They never went to that other island. Well, that usually doesn't happen to the second episode, right? Of a scramble. I don't know. Obviously, it seems like it's going to be down between Stephanie and Say. Who do I want? Who do I want? I guess there's no love lost on either one of them. If either, because we really haven't really got to know either of them other than the fact that Say plays hard. So I would say maybe it's probably like strategically, it would be best to get rid of Say because you're getting rid of someone who plays hard.
If you use a torch, go ahead and grab a torch, dip it.
Right?
Yeah.
Like in my world, I don't do this stuff. And that's part of the attraction.
Air signs. Well, she's putting a line in the sand here between two air signs.
I thought this combination could work, but let's give it a try. And it tastes pretty good sometimes. Sometimes it isn't so good.
What is Justin? Is Justin a cook? Did I miss that?
Added this fun little twist called a shot in the dark. So
Oh yeah, shot in the dark too. But I don't think anybody's going to play the shot in the dark tonight. Oh, did you see that look that Mary gave there?
I can appreciate you looking at the stars, but I can also appreciate while you're looking at the stars.
I think it would be almost poetic justice now to get Say out, kind of like as a lesson to future Survivor players. Don't come out of the gate this hard, because she's come out of the gate hard.
Everybody out here is playing. Capital P.
Yeah. Pizzeria manager. Okay, yeah. Actually, I could go for some pizza right now, actually.
All right, it is.
Ah, that's tough because Kevin's using words like trust, and Mary was using words like trust. It's tough. Stephanie looking at her, they wanted us to think that she was going to play her shot in the dark. Okay, so he was writing down S. Oh no, I guess Stephanie say start with an S. So okay, so there's 4 votes to go home.
And you want to play it, now would be
Let's
the
see if
time
Say
to
plays
do
it.
so.
Doesn't look like she's going to. Says her shot in the dark. It's a shot in the dark. But she did play it. Well, hey, I don't think this is a bad play.
Here from Stephanie, she sacrificed her vote to take a 1.
So it's five votes. So it's 3 votes to go home. And it's a 1 in 6 chance. So it's against you that you would be safe.
You are not safe.
Well, sorry, Steph. What's one say? One Steph. One say, one Steph. 2 votes, Steph. Okay, so it's Steph. No big love lost here. 3 votes to go home.
Person voted out of Survivor 48. Steph, that's
But you know what's going to be fiery? Fallout from next episode. Because she's going to come after her. She's going to be vindictive.
spoken.
Well, on the plus side, we don't have to worry about snorting anymore. So my girl Mary's going to be on the bottom now. Bummer. Could have probably done without that information there. She holds grudges. Yeah, I knew that. Well, we read that one coming a long way. Okay, I want to see who voted for. We know that Mary was going to vote say. And everybody else voted Steph. So there was only one vote in there for say. Okay, so fun fact, say actually now has the record for the most confessionals in a single episode Survivor with 21. I'm not a fan of hers. Like she plays too hard. She feels the best way I can describe that Say's playing is that she feels entitled. She just feels entitled to it, and I don't like that. So she's like the Roman or whatever of this season. I like Mary on the green. I always root for the underdogs. You guys, if you've been watching any of the other seasons for me so far, you know that I root for the underdogs. Mary is my pick on the green. David was going to be my pick for the orange, but now that he's talking about his other body parts, I don't know if I like. And I like Eva and Joe on the purple. Didn't really learn that much about Bianca. Little bit about Star, but not like we didn't really learn that much about Bianca, right? We saw her talking with Thomas, and that's about it. And then for some reason, Camilla was drumming up mistrust and Charity for some reason. Curious, very curious stuff. All right, let's go see if I can find out where to vote. CBS Survivor vote. Vote now. Oh, so you get to vote on the tribe colors? I don't care about that. Oh, because you have to log in. Rice, no rice. Okay, because I had to log in and here's what I would do. I'd vote for option B. I don't really care about the tribe colors. That's not that much. Make them earn rice. I would vote for option B. Okay, let's get ahead of the gameplay. Final Four pre-fire making showdown has delivered some of the most dramatic moments in Survivor history, but not every fan is on board. Where do you stand? Let them vote someone out just like early seasons. No, I do like, because you mean if they No, I like the fire, so I would vote for option A. And then about the live show, or for me, I just keep it in Fiji. I don't need the live big show at the end, because let's be honest, a lot of us just skip over that stuff. And if it's going to cost the show money, production overhead, I would prefer just to keep it in Fiji. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I vote for. Okay, guys, as I said, we will try to figure out how this is going to work on the channel, because if I upload it over to the Reacts channel now, how many views did we get for this? We got 68 views here. We might as well just keep it on this channel. I know it's a detriment to the channel, but we are rounding up Survivor subscribers, so it is getting there. But we will be back. I'm going to try to do it on Thursdays if we can. It's just right now we're in the midst of also watching Reacher, so Reacher is also on Thursdays, but Reacher only has 4 more episodes in its season, and then it'll be done. And then when is Daredevil? What day is Daredevil on? Let me just sorry. The Born Again. March 4th. So that's on Tuesdays. So we'd be doing that on Wednesdays, right? Okay. All right. It's shaping up. We'll figure it out. And if worst comes to worst, we'll push Survivor until Fridays, until Reacher is done. It really depends on what my work schedule is for the week, guys. That's the big thing. Next week should be fine, though. We should be able to do both on Thursday. So, that being said, we're underway for a new season of Survivor. Thank you very much for joining me, Red Lemon Cola, as always. Chris Schober there in live chat. And anybody else finding us here on Mirror Domains. We do a lot of stuff. As I said, we do Reacher. On top of that, we do full movie reactions for things like The Gorge. Trailer reactions for The Surfer with Nicolas Cage. Full movie reviews for The Last Breath. And occasionally we do movie news. And then we're doing, we're halfway through the season already for Reacher. Wow. And then we're doing Survivor. So come join us for that. And then I'll see you next time. You're watching Mirror Domains.